Hi everyone, Richard Robbins here, helping you build a business you love. Yes, that's what we do at RRI. What I want to talk to you about today is how can you get people to like you very quickly, okay? Within, the first few minutes. I think you would agree that your success is going to be determined by how fast that you can build trust, how fast that you can build rapport. Maybe you're at an open house, you meet somebody for the first time, maybe you're out door knocking, maybe you're at a social event. And let's face it, our success is going to be determined by how quickly we can build relationships. Well, relationships are generally based on having a trustful, harmonious relationship where we like each other. So how do you do that? Well, I had something interesting happen to me just a couple weeks ago. We were doing some recordings over at my house for a new program we're launching called RRI On Demand. And we invited a couple of our coaching members over because I was going to do a live listing presentation, live buyer presentation, live objection handling. So I thought, well, why wouldn't I do it with a couple great coaching members? So we had Niku and Ralph come over, and it was interesting. Ralph shows up, and he shows up and he's got a box full of pastries. And then I've got a little dog, and then all of a sudden Ralph reaches in his pocket and he pulls out a dog bone. He said, "Is it okay if I give your dog a treat?" And I'm watching this happening and I'm thinking, how brilliant is this, right? Now he's friends with my dog. You know the way dog lovers are. If you got a dog lover, boy, and you're nice to their dog, you're in. But not only that, he brought something of value when we were asking him to do something for us. I thought really interesting. Well, then Niku, she showed up just a few minutes after that, and she's got a great big craft of coffee. And I thought, wow, imagine this. Now, they probably talked about this in advance. That's okay, but I thought to myself, brilliant. We're actually asking them to do something for us, and they're showing up with gifts. Well, I must admit, I couldn't help but feel warmth towards them, like friendship, because I'm going, wow, was that ever nice, right? It was very, very thoughtful. So here's what I want you to think about. Every time you meet somebody, you want to try to open the conversation with something of value. Now, it could be tangible value, so maybe you do show up at a house and maybe you do have, catnip or dog biscuits. Maybe you do take a little gift. In many cultures, very common, whenever you show up at somebody's home, you always have a gift, whether you're getting anything in return or not. Think about this, if you're door knocking, maybe what you're going to do is you're going to have all of the local information. Say, the reason I'm here today is I want to give you a quick real estate update because a couple homes recently listed down the street. What did you just offer? You offered something of value. Somebody shows up in your open house. Everybody's trying to get them to, sign in as soon as they get there. And I like the idea of signing in, but not right away. You imagine walking into a retail store, and before they let you look around, you got to sign in. That's not going to work. We got to build a relationship first. Imagine they walk in, you say, "Oh, thank you so much for coming to my open house. I really appreciate you being here. Here's what I've done. I've got some coffee. There's some maybe wine there. There's some cheese there. There's some bottled water there. I've got all the pictures, laid out on the dining room table. You'll find the survey there. You're going to find a building inspection that we've done. We've got a couple iPads set up so your children can maybe watch a movie when you're walking through the house." But you see what I'm doing is I'm bringing value to them before asking for anything in return. So get creative. Just take this idea, take this concept, and think about every time you're going to make a phone call, every time you're going to see somebody in person. If you want to get them to like you, which is a big part of getting them to do business with you, then say, how can I open the conversation? How can I open the relationship with something of value? Could be tangible value, like a gift, like a dog biscuit, obviously, or it could be intangible. It could be just information that I want to bring you up to date on what's happening in your neighborhood. Give this a try, and I think you're going to see an amazing response. Anyway, remember, it's a beautiful life out there, everybody. Make it count.
We're hardcore follow through, connect up with people, and really deliver everything we promised. And we deliver so much value that we're constantly pushing more and more value into the equation. And when we make a promise, we keep it. When we say something, we do it. Our say-do gap